today I thought I would teach you 8 breathings that for me have been totally transformational. And they just have a way to work with your vagus nerve and with your whole nervous system that naturally induces relaxation and also coming back into balance. Health is balance, and we get out of that state of balance, that homeostasis, through things, maybe climatic changes. Now that well, we have still a splendorous day here in Berkeley, but when the winter comes, differences of temperature, or our thoughts and emotions, or perhaps wrong combination of foods, different kinds of things. So I thought that today I would talk to you about these 8 breathings that have really been transformational for me. And they work by restoring the balance in us. And they work with our subtle energy. So you know that from yoga and Qigong, the understanding that we are not only our body, but we are also our physical body, but we are also a subtle body of energy that has a lot to do with our thoughts and emotions, and also a bit with the food we eat, the air we breathe, and even our sleep. But it's not just physical energy, it's a mixture between emotional and physical energy that often goes out of balance, and we either overheat or we get too cold. That's in terms of Ayurveda, but also in terms of Qigong. They talk about you have excess Qi or you are depleted. And so these 8 breathings help to balance all that heat and cold and the imbalances that sometimes come from our emotions or our external circumstances. And I want to show you these 8 breathings. They, in the beginning, it might seem a little bit complicated, but they are not really. I mean, once we do it once or twice, you get the hang of it. And I do them every day. And I mentioned to you, sometimes I wake up at night and I never look at what time it is in the clock, because then that already starts creating some kind of expectations or comments or whatever. So I just sit in my bed and I do the 8 breathings, and then I lay down and I sleep superb. So it's worthwhile to learn them, if nothing else, for that. Other people might like to learn them and use them before meditation, because of course, by removing the imbalances, by helping us to feel more relaxed and more in balance, then of course they help to deepen the meditation too. So, okay, so without further ado, what are these 8 kriyas? I learned them from a friend of mine who was a disciple of Baba Haridas, and also practiced it many, many times in Mama Donna. They are also in this little book, Ashtanga Yoga Primer by Baba Haridas, and you will have them written down here if you want to follow them through printing. This little book is amazing. I mean, it has all the 8 limbs of yoga, the yamas and niyamas, the observances and restraints, how we need to relate to ourselves and to others, psychology 101. No violence, no greed, no hoarding, because of course that creates even more unhappiness. We put the happiness in something external and then we are always unsatisfied. And then it has pranayamas, it has meditation, it has asanas, all the basic asanas. It has even arati, which is a ceremony that you do in the beginning and end of the day, ceremony of life. And yeah, and it even has these beautiful mudras gestures that I hope at one point we will do together. They are really wonderful. And I also do them every day. So, all right. So how are these 8 breathings? 5 of them are going to be chest breathings, and 3 of them are going to be abdominal breath. So we are going to first review a little bit what is a chest breathing, what's an abdominal breath, and then we'll do these practices. So the variations here will be, we will either be having a chest breathing or an abdominal breath, and we will either be inhaling and exhaling through the nose, or inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. That's the second one, or taking the air through the mouth and closing the mouth and exhaling through the nose. So it's different combinations and permutations. And each one of them is a little bit more towards warming you up or towards cooling you down. And the succession of all of them bring you into balance. But none of them is going to send you into hot flashes or into icy cold feet or anything like that. They are just working with different organs. And also, I don't know if some of you are interested in Ayurveda, which is this really ancient science of healing. They also work with the doshas, which are the biotypes that each one of us might be. Some of us are more prone to activity and fire, and some of us are more like phlegmatic and slow, and some of us are totally airy. And so it balances all of those different variations so that we can still have them, but feel very much in balance in our health. So, okay. Let's first see what is a chest breathing, what's an abdominal breath, and then go to the eight breathings. So let's start with abdominal breath. All right. There you are, I think, more or less. So for the abdominal breath, it's very simple. We are just going to bring one hand to the abdomen under the navel. And then we are going to start by exhaling, bringing the abdomen in, almost like if you are just kind of contracting the abdomen, like if you wanted to touch the back. Of course, that's never going to happen, but you just kind of contract the abdomen and let the air go out. And then to inhale, you are going to let the abdomen come loose and inflate as you are inhaling. So you are imagining or visualizing that the air is coming, in fact, down all the way to abdomen. So you can, if you like, put the 2 hands or 1 hand, and then let's do 3 or 4 of these abdominal breath at your own pace. So exhaling, bringing the abdomen in and allowing all the air to go out. There is a slight pause, and then inhaling, feeling how the air comes in the body and visualizing that's coming down and is pushing against your hands so that then they come, the abdomen gets a little bit inflated. If some of you are laying down, you can also do this laying down, and you will notice how the hands go up and down. Okay, so let's do 4 or 5 of these. Exhaling, bringing the abdomen in. Allowing the whole exhalation to be completed. Slight pause. Inhaling, sending the air to the abdomen and inflating the abdomen without forcing, but just to have some sense of the movement there. When the time comes to exhale, bringing the abdomen in. When the time comes to inhale, allowing the air to go down and push against your hands so that the abdomen inflates. So find your own rhythm. Let's do 2 or 3 more of this. And invite your body to relax. If you feel you are tensing up, it's because you are trying too hard. Move less amount of air and allow yourself to relax. This is the way babies breathe in the cot. It's very relaxing. Also, pets breathe this way. And it's excellent for massaging your abdomen, for helping with your digestion. It's also excellent for stimulating the ventral vagal. I know many of you are interested in the polyvagal theory that we have seen when Dr. Porges talked to us. And this is a very good way to stimulating that lower part of the vagus nerve, which has to do with relaxing, deeply relaxing. Let's do 2 more. So now you're aware of the movement down there at the abdomen, right? Maybe not too big, maybe just a little movement, but you notice when your hands are there, you notice this is they are moving in my abdomen. Now we are going to bring the hands to the chest. In the chest breathing, this part of the chest moves, and also a little bit the ribs. So let's put the hands like this with the thumbs to the back. And then let's inhale and feel when we inhale that we are pushing against the hands. And when we exhale, the air goes out and the hands come a little bit in. Let's try this way. Inhale, let's say elbows go out. And imagine that all these areas opening up. And then let's exhale, lower the elbows. And imagine the whole area coming in, deflating. Inhale, the whole area inflating. The area of the ribs and the chest. And exhale, the whole area deflating. One more time. Bringing the attention to the area of your ribs, of your chest. Now we are going to put again the hands here and notice that movement of air pushing against the hands. The thumbs are towards the back. We inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So the movement is gentle. It's not, your hands are not going a lot out, but you can feel a little bit of movement, right? If you put your hands here, you notice when the air is coming here or the difference when it was here. When it's a chest breathing, the abdomen is a little bit contracted. So it happens up here. Okay. So we did a little bit of chest breathing. We did, a little bit of abdominal breath. We did a little bit of chest breathing. Now, when I say chest breathing, that's the movement is going to happen mainly here. The abdomen is going to be quiet. And when we say abdominal breath, the movement is going to be mainly at the abdomen and the chest is going to be quiet, okay? So in these 8 breathings, Swasayam, the first breathing is just the one that we know the most, which is inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Now, what I want you to do is to do it slowly. And at the end of the inhalation, stop for a moment. This is not some of you might be more advanced in pranayama. This is not kumbhaka or rechaka, is not holding the breath for a longer time. This little pause that I'm talking about is something that happens naturally when we breathe slowly. So we allow the whole inhalation to happen, and then there is a pause, slight pause, and then we start the exhalation. So we are really conscious about, I'm breathing in, I'm following the inhale to all its lengths, all the duration of the inhale, pause. Now I'm starting the exhale, I'm exhaling, I know that I'm exhaling, and I'm following the exhale for all the duration of the exhale. And there is a slight pause. Now I'm inhaling, I know. So it's just, you bring it's a wonderful practice to train your attention to stay where you want to focus it. I mean, there is a study from 2012 from Harvard that they asked, many people what to respond to a little questionnaire whenever the thing will ring in their phone. What are you doing right now? Okay, whatever it is that they're doing. How are you just doing that, or are you at the same time thinking of something else or doing perhaps another? And they found that 47% of the time people were doing one thing but thinking of something else, getting ready for something else or distracted. So almost 50% of our awakened life, we are not really here and now. We are not concentrating on what we really are doing. And so we miss the present moment. We miss the smile of a child, or we miss, what our partner is offering us at the time, or the morning sunrise, or whatever it is. So it's very important that we start training our attention to be focused in the present moment. And that's also very healing and very relaxing. So in these practices that we're going to start doing just now, we are going to tell ourselves, and this comes really from Thich Nhat Hanh. He has this practice of, I'm breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I follow the length of my inhalation for as long as it goes. I add now, there is a slight pause. I'm breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out, I follow the exhalation for the length of it. That really helps to bring the mind and keep it focused there. Otherwise, it goes away. I mean, it was funny for me in the beginning when I was learning this, like I would sit and start going through the breathings and then suddenly realize, did I do that one or not? And then I would have to go back to the last one that I remember, do that and start again until I completed the 8. And sometimes it was 2 or 3 times that the mind went and I was trying to remember, did I do this or not? Okay. So, but every time it's an opportunity to train better the mind. And the nice thing is at the same time you are relaxing your body, you are helping your whole body to come back into balance. Okay. So this is the preparation for the 8 breaths, and now let's do them. So we find a position that's comfortable. We can easily feel the support that the chair or the floor offers to us. And we have the spine straight and the body relaxed. So to have a sense of the spine straight, I like to think of these 3 spheres, the head like a sphere balanced on top of the chest, both of them on top of the abdomen, and an unbroken column of energy running right through the center of them. And I also like to think that there is an angel that very gently kind of pulls me up so that my spine is straight and elongated, at least in the beginning. After a while, sometimes the spine, the back caves in more or less at the height of the waist. And if you notice that, and if you can very gently straighten it up so that you are again straight and elongated, okay? Gently, without judging. It's just like, oh, okay, one more opportunity to realize how to improve my posture. so that I can have the breath and have all this space as I breathe. All right. So from that position of being in a comfortable posture and straight and relaxed, spine elongated, the chin is parallel to the floor. Sometimes when people meditate, they tend to go like this. And that's not good because that blocks the passage of energy in the back of the neck. So try to remember that the chin is going to be parallel to the floor. All right, so from this position, yes, I can see some of you are rearranging yourself. Great. Let's start with the first one. First one is inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, and it's a chest breathing. So the abdomen is a little bit tucked in, and we are going to do 5 of these chest breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. I like to put my hands here just to notice what's moving, but you can also have your hands down like this if you prefer in a meditation posture, or have one hand there and the other hand relaxing, whatever feels better for you. Okay, so we start with the first kriya. First action is 5 breaths, chest breathings. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, rather slowly, and we say slight stop after the inhalation and a slight stop after the exhalation. Inhaling, I know that I'm inhaling and I follow my inhale for the length of it. Exhaling, I know I'm exhaling and I follow my exhale for the length of it. Find your own rhythm and include a gentle pause at the end of the inhale and at the end of the exhale. If the mind wanders away, just bring it to the breath. Inhaling slowly, gently, and deeply, like sighing. And there is a pause at the top of the inhale. Exhaling slowly, gently, completely. Inviting your body to relax. Then observing for a moment how you feel. We are going to the second kriya, which is inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. So it's also a chest breathing. The abdomen is going to be slightly tucked in. And we inhale like sighing, slowly, gently, and deeply. Pause at the end of the inhalation And then start the exhalation slowly, gently, completely exhaling through the mouth. Blowing the air through the parted lips. Complete exhale, slight pause, inhaling again through the nose, and then exhaling through the mouth. So we are going to do 5 chest breathings, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Let's begin. Inhaling slowly, gently, completely, like sighing. There is a pause at the top of inhale. Exhaling slowly, gently, completely. There is a pause at the end of the exhale. If the mind wanders away, gently bring it back to inhaling slowly, gently, completely through the nose, and exhaling slowly, gently, completely through the mouth. Just breathing. Inviting your body to relax. And for a moment, just observing how you feel. Go to Kriya number 3. That's abdominal breath. So it's going to be movement mainly at the abdomen. And for this one, we are going to take the air through the mouth. So we kind of swallow the air through the mouth, open mouth, and visualize that it goes to abdomen and that it inflates the abdomen. So kind of, you can do it with me if you like as I'm explaining, and then I'll say we do 5 of this. So taking the air through the mouth, like, and then closing the mouth and exhaling through the nose. Okay. Yeah, sometimes this brings yawning. That's good. You are activating your vagus nerve. That's very good. It's very relaxing. You have the proof of the pie. It's very relaxing. You are already yawning. That's good. Okay. So, so this third one is an abdominal one. Again, with the hands, I'm going to show you the passage in the first 2. And now, before we start the 5, it's just like, and then bringing in the abdomen and then closing the nose. And so, of course, this is giving a wonderful massage to your vagus nerve from its root down here and all the way to the back here. through the nose. Okay. 5, abdominal breath, taking the air through the mouth, closing the mouth, exhaling through the nose, and always with a slight pause in between at the top of the inhale and at the top of the exhale. Okay, so don't worry too much about writing. I'm going to send you these written so that you can follow it written. And at some point, I'm also going to edit this. But yeah, okay. So, but if you want to take notes, that's okay. But when we are practicing, let's practice, because that's the way you are going to know how it feels. And you're going to be able to remember. Okay, so Kriya number 3, abdominal breath, taking the air through the mouth, and then closing the mouth, exhaling by bringing the abdomen in. You feel the air moving and coming out of the nose. Okay, 5. Here. Slight pause at the end of the exhale. Inhale. Slight pause at the top of the inhale. Exhale, bringing the abdomen in. Inviting your body to relax. And continue like that. Inhaling through the mouth to the abdomen. Closing the mouth, exhaling through the nose. Bringing the abdomen in. Three more at your own pace. Don't force anything. If it doesn't feel comfortable, it means you are trying too hard, trying to move too much air. You can do it also with less air. Same movement, but less amount. Find something that's comfortable for you. Invite your body to relax. I think one more. And observing for a moment how you feel. Whether we do 5, 6, however many, doesn't really matter all that much. It's just to have some measure. The important thing is observing how you feel and then moving to the next one. Next one, number 4, we are going to use this Vishnu Mudra, which is with the ring finger and thumb to be able to close the nostrils. And it's like half of the alternate breathing. So you are going to be inhaling in the number 4, you are inhaling through the left nostril, exhaling through the right, and repeating exactly the same. Inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. For you, it's mirror image, right? Because we are in this position. And then number 5 is going to be the other way. So some of you may know the alternate breathing where you inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the left. That's a beautiful breath in this practice, we use only half of it successively. So 5 of one half and then half of the other half. And this is a chest breathing again. So the abdomen is slightly tucked in, the movement is a little bit in the chest, and it's first with the left nostril. So we sit with the spine straight, body relaxed. If you can put the hands like this, that's great. If for whatever reason these two fingers going down are not comfortable for your hand, you can put it here and use the thumb and the ring finger to still work with your nostril. Something that I like to add to this practice, which comes from Qigong, really, this addition, is that when you are doing this, you can use your, let's say you are starting with the left, you can use your ring finger to just move a little bit and open the nostril by making a little bit more space to the side. And then you inhale and you can notice how much more freely you can breathe. The same when you are opening the right nostril to exhale. I like to push a little bit to the side, and the passage is then much more open. It stimulates your sinus too, so it's a good way to have the whole passage more clear. Okay, so we sit with the spine straight, the body relaxed, the hand like this if it's comfortable for you, or this. Just find some way to have the thumb and the ring finger available for you. Then we start by closing the right nostril and start inhaling through the left. Let's open the left a little bit and inhale. Close the left, open the right, exhale. Long, slow, complete exhalation, inviting the body to relax. This is slight pause before the inhale. Now we are going to close the right and start again, inhaling through the left. So open the left, inhale through the left, slowly, gently, deeply. Chest breathing. There is a slight pause at the top of the inhale. Open the right, exhale slowly, gently, completely through the right. Slight pause at the end of the exhale. So we're going to do 4 more of this at your own pace. Inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right, chest breathing. Inviting your body to relax. To the 5th one, lowering the hand, observing for a moment sensations in your body. The aliveness within the stillness. Now we go to Kriya number 5. Same position of the hand. Here, just using the thumb and the ring finger. This time we're going to close the left and open the right to inhale through the right. Then close the right, open the left, exhale through the left. Chest breathing. So the abdomen slightly tucked in. Okay, so we're going to do 5 of these chest breathings. Closing the left nostril, inhaling through the right, slowly, gently, and deeply. Slight pause at the top of the inhale, open the left, exhale through the left, slowly, gently, and completely. Inviting your body to relax. And then we start again with the right nostril. So chest breathing, inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left. Inhaling only through the right, exhaling only through the left. Find your own rhythm and remember to have a slight pause at the top of the inhale and a slight pause at the top of the exhale. Without forcing, just within your own rhythm. Inviting your body to relax. The mind wanders away. You bring it back, inhaling slowly, gently, and deeply, like sighing through the right. Closing it, open the left, exhaling slowly, gently, and completely through the left. One or two more. Relaxing your body, your face. Then lowering your hand, observing how you feel. If any part of your body is asking for a little help, bring your hands there and massage. Maybe your knees, maybe your back. In general, when one is meditating, the less that one moves, the better. But in the beginning, if we feel that something is screaming for help or whatever, we can just bring our touch there and accompany. It's a little massage. Like saying, okay, I hear you, and here we are. It's not all that great to try to change positions because then you get more distracted and also you start feeling the pain even more. I tell you with experience. All right, so now we have done most of the first part. We just have 6, 7, and 8 to go. So 6 and 7 are abdominal breaths. Number 6 is an interesting breath in the sense that in all the other ones, we were inhaling either through the nose or through the mouth, but we were starting with inhale. In this one, we start with exhale. So it's an abdominal breath and we start with exhale. So we know how to do that. We just kind of put the hands there a little bit under the abdomen, and then we're going to start exhaling, bringing the abdomen in, letting the air come out through the nose. And in this one, there is not a very clear inhale. The inhale happens as a reflex. So because you have exhaled and empty yourself of air, then your body will take an inhale, but you're not really doing an inhale like in the other ones when we were going long inhale, long exhale. Now in this one, it's a brief inhale that happens automatically. So you start by exhaling, bringing your abdomen in, emptying yourself of all the air, just allowing all the air to come out through the nose, and then keep your mouth closed and allow whatever air wants to come in to come in. You're not trying to stop anything, but naturally there is an inhale that happens as a reflex. So in this one, we are paying more attention to the exhale, which is a long, prolonged abdominal exhale. Let's try it. 5, abdominal breath, exhaling through the nose, and then natural reflex happens with the mouth closed, so the inhale comes also through the nose, okay? And it starts with an exhale. So abdominal breath, exhaling through the nose, and automatic inhale 5 times. Just relax. I assure you that the air is going to come in. We are just designed in such a way that there is no chance you wouldn't get the air coming in. It just happens automatically. But it's interesting because it's also like a surrendering in a way to, I'm not going to take it in. It's going to come in on its own and it's fine. I'm not also going to try to stop it. Just, I'm only going to empty myself and then see how it comes in. Okay? 5 of them, abdominal breath. We start by exhaling, bringing the abdomen in, exhaling through the nose. Complete exhale. And then relaxing the abdomen and the air comes in. When you feel that enough air has come in, again, start another exhale, bringing the abdomen in towards the back, allowing all the air to come out. Relax the abdomen. And an inhale happens. Let's do 3 more of these. This is an excellent massage for your ventral vagal, the lower part of your vagus nerve. It's very relaxing. It's a little bit unusual, but we can do it. Inviting your body to relax, your shoulders relax, your face relax. Noticing the joy of the air coming in this automatic reflex. Your lungs are happy for it. You just empty yourself and then you receive. Don't force it. Even if it's working with just a little bit of air, that's fine. Invite your body to relax, those shoulders, face, neck. Last one. And now just two more kriyas, just sensing still how we are relaxing. The next one is also an abdominal breath, and is take the air in through the mouth and let it go through the mouth. This is a very cooling breath. Every time we take air through an open mouth, it's a cooling breath. So remember that if you are overheating at night and you're just taking blankets off and all that, maybe you can do some, and that will cool you. Not so much to be done in the middle of winter, more for summer, but sometimes we overheat at night. So that's something else that you could perhaps try. Okay, so this abdominal breath, same thing. We are going to take the air in through the mouth, comes down to abdomen, and then bring the abdomen in. Exhaling the air through the mouth. So again, another excellent massage for your vagus nerve. Slight pause at the end of the exhale, taking the air in through the mouth to abdomen. Slight pause at the end of the inhale, letting the air go out as the abdomen come in, and we blow the air out through the mouth. Breaking all the air out. Find your own rhythm of inhaling and exhaling through the mouth. 5 abdominal breaths. Very relaxing. And cooling. Remember that pause at the end of the inhale and at the end of the exhale. And inviting your body to relax. One or two more. Just for a moment, observing how you feel. Then we go to the last one. This last one is a chest breathing. And it's going to have 5 little sips of inhaling through the nose, and then 1 long exhale through the mouth. And that's with chest breathing. So let me show you. We could do it like sobbing first, just to have some idea of how that works. Like if you have 5 little sobs, like, and then that's a little bit more marked. We can do it also more gentle or subtle without the sobbing, just having the inhales, like 5 little sips that your chest keeps expanding without forcing, but is at full capacity at the 5th. And then this long, slow exhalation through the mouth, and is the chest mainly moving. So the abdomen is going to be a little bit tucked in. And we go for these 5 chest breathings, inhaling through the nose, 5 sips, exhaling through the mouth, 1 long exhale. So spine straight, body relaxed. Inhaling through the nose, 5 little sips. Like 5 moments of sighing and expanding your chest. And then 1 long exhale through the mouth. And you keep exhaling until all the air comes out. Then you're ready for the next inhale. 5 breaths. One long exhale through the mouth. Which is very relaxing. So remember, one slight pause at the end of the exhale, at the top of the exhale, and at the top of the inhale. So let's try 5, starting now. Pause at the top of the inhale, exhale. Find your own rhythm, so that's very pleasurable for you. Mind wanders away, you gently bring it back to 5 sips, inhaling through the nose. Slight pause at the top of the inhale, and then a long exhale through the mouth, blowing the air through barely parted lips, gently, slowly, and completely. Inviting the body to relax. Slight pause at the end of the exhale, and start again. Always inviting your body to relax, maybe having a gentle smile in your face also helps to relax. And just noticing for a moment how you feel. after these practices. They're just so transformative. If you practice every day, you'll see that you become more calm, not so reactive, still engaged with life, but not having these waves of up and down and deep sorrow and everything, or anger or whatever it is that we used to have. So I invite you to practice them. I'm going to try to edit this soon, but I still have 2 or 3 other things before this. But I can send you the thing written down. So if you want to practice, you can read it, or you can order this through Mama Donna Ocean View store, or I don't know, probably it's in Amazon too, although I don't like to help Amazon, but maybe you can find it other places. In any case, I thought that we could do just a tiny bit of movement, but first we need to really massage our legs, having just without moving much. We can tap a little bit to bring some circulation to these legs, and do just one practice of Qigong, of movement. And then we can talk. So you remember the tappings from the other day? They were inside near the ankle bones, and outside under the kneecaps, and outside above the kneecaps, under the kneecaps, above the kneecaps, on the gluteus maximus, in the kidneys, on the kidneys, on the stomach and spleen, liver and gallbladder, at the heart, and at the heart, at the lung point, at the middle of the arm, and the lung point here, great. And then here near the wrist. Remember, hands like pasta and slightly cupped, not like this, but okay, and near the wrist. Bringing your attention and intention to the place that you're tapping. And finally here. Yeah. Me Jane. Yay. Me Tarzan, me Jane. All right, so let's stand up a little bit. And I always have to be mindful of my legs, that they will carry my weight after a while of not moving. Okay, all right. Just one little practice. Right. So this little practice, in a way, it's also very good for reminding us that we need to train our attention to come back to the present, the same that we do when we are doing these other practices. If the mind goes away, try to remember, where was I? Oh, okay, it was the second Kriya. It was inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Okay, let me go back to the last that I remember and pick up from there, then the third and the fourth or whatever. So how to train the mind to go where we want it to go and not other ways. And it's a never-ending journey, but it's exciting, right? So to remind us of that same thing, not through breath, but through movement, here is the movement that's called Wise Owl. Let's go of fatigues and ailments. And it's done like this. You stand with the feet shoulder width apart, body is straight and relaxed. And the head perfectly balanced on top of the chest, both of them on top of the abdomen. This unbroken column of energy through the very center of it. And then from there, from that aliveness and stillness comes this movement of inhaling, bringing the arms up, and then bringing them towards ourselves as we start to rotate the head to the side and to the back. I'm looking to the left. In your mirror image, you need to look to the other side. And then we bring the head to the center and we push with the hands down. We are going to combine this with inhaling and exhaling. So we inhale as we bring the hands up. Bring the head to the side and the back. And then as we bring it forward, start exhaling and continue the exhaling, letting everything settle down and rest. So let's imagine we are trying to breathe and be in the present moment, and the mind goes to the past. Okay, and to the past. Very gently bring it to the front, to the present moment, and allow everything to settle and be resolved by coming down in the present moment. We inhale, the mind goes to the future, worries, plans, expectations. Okay, let's bring it to the present moment and allow everything to settle as we exhale. 2 more times. Inhaling. It's normal that the mind goes away, and then it gives us a chance to bring it again to the present and allow everything to settle. Noticing the stillness within the movement. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more time in each side and we finish. Inhaling, noticing the stillness within the movement. Great. We bring our hands together like in prayer to our forehead. We remember a blessing in our life and give thanks for it. And smiling to that blessing. And then we bring our hands together to the center of our chest and we remember someone who's struggling at this moment. Maybe a friend, a relative, someone that's has some challenges. And we send her or him this sense of peace that we have been able to experience. So it multiplies within ourselves and it goes to them too. Imagine the person receiving this gift. Greater peace of health.
being accompanied. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here and practicing together.